As Florida rescuers frantically look for signs of life at the site of the building collapse, we learn an engineering firm hired to inspect the building warned about major structural damage 3 years ago.
In a statement, that engineer firm claims, among other things, our report detailed significant cracks and breaks in the concrete, which required repairs to ensure the safety of the residents and the public.
Our next guest wrote the 40-year building recertification process for Miami-Dade County and has been retained to investigate this collapse. Structural engineer John Pistorino joins us now. John, thank you so much for being here. I mean, nobody knows this more than you. So when you see that there was major structural damage 3 years ago, does that phrase mean that a building like this could be compromised this badly?
Well, I would think that as engineers, when we do these kinds of inspections, that we have a specific protocol for that. And when we begin to find things that are very problematic, we certainly advise the association. But when anything is so of concern, we also have an obligation to advise the building official as well, because the building official is the person that has the police power to take action in terms of either evacuating a building or retaining another engineering firm to confirm what is happening over there and what the severity is. But as engineers, our obligations are to make sure that everyone that is required to be informed. So I don't know about this particular, what the report says or anything like that, but that is the protocol of engineers. We have a specific way of evaluating a concrete structure. I wrote the 40-year program back in 1974 because we did have a building collapse then, a concrete building, and a number of people were killed then. And so the idea, though, is that owners of buildings don't wait for 40 years before they start looking around. The buildings are supposed to be maintained and taken care of all the time. The 40 years is just something that building officials can have some kind of confidence in at that time.
As you look at this, John, you understand the process of recertification. You understand what a building is going through when it's going through inspection, and you see the video that we have all seen. And I understand you're not there right now sifting through the evidence. But when you look at this, what do you think happened there?
Well, that's one of the mysteries. This is something that just doesn't occur. So I don't think anyone can state or know what happens until we get into the actual detailed investigation once the site has been turned over to engineers so we can get in there. We have a specific protocol of how to go about investigating a collapse like this, but I would not even want to begin to speculate or guess what might have happened here.
Well, John, in light of what you're saying, Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida has said that he wants to have an audit on all the buildings that are over 40 years old in that area. Do you think that's a good idea?
Well, yes. I mean, that's already part of the law. I mean, of our criteria of both Dade and Broward County, for sure. Building officials send out notices right away when buildings get to 40 years old. Then they are already in the audit line, so to speak. I'm aware of some building departments that even the past few months have sent out.
John,
yes.
Sorry. Unfortunately, we have to leave it right there. But you've got a big job ahead, and we wish you the best. Hope we get to the bottom of it, John. Thank you so much. More Fox and Friends on the other side.